What's happening? Today, we're gonna do a quick video about how to just learn riding a unicycle. See you there. All right, what we're looking for is just any kind of a fence on cement. First thing that came to my mind was a shopping corral down at the local Walmart. All right, here we go. This is perfect. All right, so first things first, you're gonna wanna find yourself a nice little fence, something like this with cement, so it's nice and flat and easy to learn on. You can use a wall if you have to, but walls really aren't great. So the very first thing I want you to do is just come over to the wall and stand up straight on the wheel. Try and get straight up and down. It's gonna be important to be able to get your center of gravity right on top of the wheel. Then just go back and forth a little bit. Try to use your legs to move it, not your hands. Don't get stuck pulling yourself like this. This isn't gonna help you. All right, once you're familiar with how the wheel kind of works, you're gonna just dismount and pick your dominant leg. So for me, it's gonna be whatever leg you would kick off with a skateboard on, right? So if I were skateboarding, the skateboard would be on my left leg, and I would be kicking with my right. So all we're gonna do, put your dominant leg on the wheel, hold on to the wall, and just walk down the wall with it touching your leg. You want the whole machine resting against your calf. Just walk up and down the wall like this. Get used to the way the wheel feels up against your leg. At first, it's going to be a little bit uncomfortable, but that'll go away. Don't worry about it. Okay, and as you do this, try and go longer and longer. All right, once you're a little bit more comfortable with that, go ahead, step away from the fence and practice the same thing. You might only be able to go like this far at first, but soon you should get a couple, and then you should get a full glide. And I should point out, if this is your first time, it is going to be a workout for you. These are muscles you don't really use a lot doing many other things, so your first couple rides, it's really going to be just building muscle strength. All right, now that you're able to glide just a little bit, let's go back to the fence. We're going to try and glide and put our foot up on the pedal. So glide and mount. All right, if you can do anything like that, if you can get any distance at all without touching the fence, get away from the fence. You're done with the fence. You've had enough fence time. It's time for you to go out into open cement. All right, now you're ready for open cement. So we're just gonna do the exact same exercise we were doing before. Put your dominant leg on the wheel and just kind of walk around with it. Another thing you can do to really try and strengthen your dominant leg and just get a little bit more comfortable, just swing it around you a little bit. Doing this will really help you get more control of the wheel on your dominant leg, which is really what you're trying to do. You really want this to be stuck to the wheel at all times, at least when you're beginning. All right, then we're gonna do the same thing. Longer and longer glides. Apparently I need to practice too. But once you can glide a good distance, try and mount it. And don't worry if you're messing up, if you're falling down, if you're crashing. That's why I actually wore these long pants and long sleeves. In case you fall down, you bump your butt or whatever. That was terrible. All right, once you can get up on the wheel a little bit and get some distance, it's all about practice from then on out. When you're first learning to start, definitely push off on the wheel to get yourself going, almost like a skateboard. It's really gonna help you to mount early on. Once you get a little bit more advanced, you can kind of just step up and go. But it's really going to help you to get some forward momentum to start. So important things to remember when learning. Drink a lot of water. I'm not kidding when I say this is a workout. My legs are burning and I've been doing this for a long time. I've got almost 1,000 miles on wheels. So don't get discouraged if it's really tiring at first. I promise it's not going to be this tiring once you learn how to do it. It's actually far less taxing than even walking. Notice how relaxed I am while I'm riding. It's all about that straight up and down posture. Getting your center of mass right on top of the wheel. Okay, doing this kind of stuff is gonna make it way harder for you. Put your arms out, but try to stay calm, stay cool. The less you move, the easier it's gonna be. All right, that's gonna be it for this video, guys. I hope this helps you get on your first wheel. I hope it helps you get going. So stay tuned and hope you learned something. Ride safe, guys. Drop me a comment if there's anything specific you guys would like to see a video on. I'm just going to keep trying to work on my skills while waiting for the V11 to get here. So until then, get your wheel and go for a ride.